Okay, this video is to demonstrate a feature called energy management inside the Delta Pro app, which I believe has an issue on the Delta Pro and possibly the Delta Pro, not the Delta Pro, the Delta 2 Max as well. I have the Delta 2 Max, the Delta 2, and the Delta Pro, as well as an extra battery for the Delta Max. Anyway, so here's the feature. Let's just describe that first. So in the app, you just go to settings. It's under energy management. And here it's called backup reserve. So what this feature does is it will give you, well, I'll go ahead and turn it on. Should I turn it on? Well, I'll let you see the waveform when I turn it on. I'll do it all at the same time. So the waveform, this is my AC input right now, which I'm monitoring off the oscilloscope probe. I just got a little jumper going to the hot leg. We'll go ahead and plug this guy in here. And as you can see, we've got still a clean AC output here. Now I will turn on the feature, and that's bad. So the AC waveform goes to crap whenever this feature is turned on. You can see I turn it off, waveform's normal again. Do it one more time. Goes to crap. If you wait long enough, it tries to reconstruct. It's like that's out of phase and it's putting itself back together. Not sure what's going on for sure. Maybe Ecoflow can chime in on this video. So anyway, that's basically the issue I have. And note, it only does this when this is the AC input to the Ecoflow. If I unplug this, you can watch the waveform, and I unplugged it. Waveform came back. Well, it's not clipping or whatever it was doing before, cutting itself in half, out of phase, whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much the issue. So I'll turn it off. The waveform looks fine. Now I can plug this in. The waveform should still. Did change the amplitude, but it's not clipping. So when I plug that in, got a little different amplitude than what the battery backup is, but I don't know. That's an Ecoflow thing. As long as I get a clean waveform, that's reasonably the right amplitude, it would be cool. So originally this issue, I used my other meter here. I got a min-max setting on here, and I tested the output, just the AC output. You know, it's around 120-ish, and I can test the minimum and maximum, let's say over 30 minutes, and it would fluctuate almost 10 volts. So I thought that was an issue. I did not have my oscilloscope. This was buried in my garage. It took me about 30 minutes to dig it out today. Because I really needed to test this, because I don't want to keep this thing if it's going to act like this. So, original issue, have a surround system obviously here, and my processor, it would keep losing audio and the screen would flicker, and then my TV would reset and go back. That's a Sony OLED, and it would reboot the Google TV setting and all this stuff. So it's kind of pissing me off, so I looked into it and I see that this is the problem. So I really want to use this feature because I think it's a very useful feature, because I don't have to worry about the battery going dead. I can run all day long on solar for free basically, and then once it gets to the preset at night, it'll automatically kick on to using my house AC, and then the next morning when solar kicks on, it automatically charges from solar, charges this guy back up to 100%, and everything's cool. But if I can't use that feature, I have to manually come in and check on the battery status, which is, defeats the purpose of owning this thing. I want it to just be a standalone unit plug it in, let it go. Anyway, hopefully that's a good description for you guys, and if Ecoflow is watching, please respond, because I haven't seen anybody else even comment on the backup reserve, so hopefully somebody can chime in and we can get some action going. I'm willing to troubleshoot with anybody. Get back to me. Thanks.